First topic, let's get into it. The Moog Mariana, whatever you say, synthesizer. First impressions of it, when you see it, it looks just like a Minotaur in my opinion. And kind of like a one, like it's got that lineage, that Minotaur-ish, one-ish type of look to it. It's way more advanced than a Minotaur. Not as advanced as a one, but it's way more advanced than a Minotaur. Dual layers, so it's basically like two synthesizers stacked, kind of like that Moog one. So it's basically like you having two Moog synthesizers that you can stack on top of each other. Each layer has two oscillators and a sub oscillator. Stereo filter, which I got my qualms about that because they implemented that stereo filter thing great on the Matriarch, but I got a Moog Voyager, and that thing kind of like, that stereo thing they deal with that sucks. But obviously they got way better since then, and it works a lot better. So they got a stereo filter, and the craziest thing about this one, it has a sub oscillator filter. So you can filter the sub oscillator, which at first I was like, what's the point of that? Because it's a sub oscillator, it's gonna be already low, but you might just want to be just crazy, super low end filter, you might want punchy top. So that's nuts that it has its own filter. I love that. Each layer has effects. So it's got chorus and delay for each layer. So you can have chorus on the top layer and delay on the second layer, then your sub acting a fool down there because it's getting filtered. Yeah, I like it. I like the fact that it's a VST, it's a standalone synth, and it's an iPad. Moog has really pushed the envelope when it comes to this new technology to its full advantage, man. Because majority of their synths now and their effects can be used on your computer, your phone, or your iPad, which is nuts. I like the fact that you can do that with this one. It's definitely a must cop. It's 50 bones. You can't go wrong with that. Even, especially if you're not one of the people who just love having synthesizers like me, man, because I got like 5 Moogs. This one's gonna fit right in because I was looking for like more of a super low punchy Moog bass, because even though I got all those Moog basses, there's only one that really gives me that super low, and that's the Sub 37. The other ones give me more of a punchy high low. So the Minotaur's got a super low to it. I was gonna buy a Minotaur, but I'm kind of glad I didn't now because I got this joint for 50 bones and I could just pull it up, because every beat you hear from me got Moog on it, man. Like whether it's one of my actual synthesizers or the Universal Audio, the Moog filter, I got that on everything. Every time I record bass in, no matter if it's VST or if hardware, I put that Moog bass over. So I love the sound of like Moog oscillators and filters. So I know that sound, and I say this one stays true to the sound. Like I say, you could get a lot more lows with this one because it has that sub oscillator, which is nice. Just the modulation, you almost able to modulate everything to everything, which you obviously you can't do on real Moogs unless I never had a one, but unless you could do it on the one, there's no other Moog that you could just modulate everything to everything. The subsequent comes close, but obviously not everything. So yeah, I like the modding capabilities. I like the effects on it. I like the sound of it. Like I say, it sounds like a real Moog, and I know that's cliche, but it really does. It sounds like a real Moog, and I like it. It's keeping me from buying the Minotaur. And the last thing that makes it nuts is the interconnectivity with the Moog effects pedals. I got a couple of those pedals myself, and patching that stuff isn't always it's not always the cleanest exercise, you know what I'm saying? But if you got those plugins, you bought the plug-in bundle. I got a couple of them. I didn't buy the plug-in bundle when it was on sale, and you know how that works. If you don't buy something on sale and you see it later, you're like, man, I don't want that, man. I could have bought it for that last month. Now I want it, and it's double the price. So I didn't buy the full effect suite, but I'm probably gonna buy it because it's on sale right now, and I think you can get both of them for like 200 bones right now. The Moog Mariana and the effects little suite. The CV connectivity, like you actually working on real synthesizers, is nuts to me. That really excites me. When I first saw the video for that, that's what made me wanna get it. So I grabbed it, loving it, and I said I'm gonna grab the the whole effects button. It's top notch A1. It's one of the best bass synthesizers I've ever heard. Because of the capabilities of having the dual layers, that makes it nuts. Yeah, that's about it, man. Like that, I think you should copy for sure. I don't know if they got a demo. I didn't even demo it, man. I just bought it as soon as I saw it because I didn't buy as much stuff as I like synthesizer stuff. I usually buy synth every year around like the holidays, and this year I didn't. I'm like, man, do I really want to spend a couple G's? I want new sounds, but I don't want to spend a couple G's on a new synth because I bought new speakers and an interface and all that. So I'm like, okay, this probably quench my thirst for a little while. In a few months, I'm probably gonna get a big boy toy, but right now, I'll take this joint and just be happy with it. And I can't say I'm happy. So yeah, first on my list, the Moog Mariana. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's the one. Get that joint. It's heat.